So Tammy, I'm looking at a device with a, I don't think you can see it very well, but there is an arrow on it pointing to a certain direction. So can you explain what's that?
So this is a remote GPS device fitted to a vehicle. So basically it can move around with the vehicle, which is important for us to be able to locate the collared lions. So this is obviously linked directly to the satellite, which then obviously has picked up the location of the collar. And then we get the location down on this instrument. So basically using this, we can locate where the lions are every 2 hours, more or less. Sometimes with bad satellite coverage, the collars are not uploading to the satellite. So this machine won't get the information. But generally speaking, this helps us. It's like a GPS that you would carry on your backpack or in your hand, but is directly linked to the collars. So this is ideal for our first responders and our lion recovery teams, where we know where these lions are without having to link to the office, to the base or the hub where we get all the downloads every 2 hours. Sometimes we have no communications, we cannot call, for example, like now. We have no communication with the outside world because we've had rain, and so all the Wi-Fi systems are down, etc. So now with this, we are able to locate where this lion is. So basically, we're looking for one of the males that we collared 2 years last year, and we are trying to see where he is at the moment, because yesterday he was about 18 kilometers south of us, straight line. And last night, or this morning, early this morning at 2 o'clock, he was 10 kilometers away from us. And now he's about 1.4 kilometers north of us.
So he walked a big distance.
So he had a long, and remember the GPS is a straight line.
Yeah,
so he must have walked at least 1.5 times or half more of what the GPS says. So this is quite incredible. And he's been out of his area. So the Klip and the Nugas River systems are basically this lion's territory and his home range. But every now and then he goes walkabout. So he's got a group of females, potentially 4 or 5 females in this area. But obviously they don't always stay together all of the time, specifically depending on the fact that we don't have much prey base. So these animals are moving far and wide, and they don't always move as a group. Sometimes they move off individually. So he was just been off for about 4 days or so in the next river system, and went further north than normal, actually. Probably some females in estrus somewhere in the area, or basically it could also be that he sensed another male was coming into the area and he wants to push him out. Anyhow, he's back in the area. This changes the dynamics completely for us, because we've been trying to get hold of the females to replace a collar and to collar more females. Now with him around, we might be able to calm them down, so to speak, because he's actually quite chilled, and maybe have a better chance this evening.
All right.